Saint-Guilhem-le-Désert in the south of France, in the heart of l'Hérault. This is big boy hiking made easy for everybody. And we're going to show you in this video why this valley is so special. We're going to narrow it down to the 3 best things that make this day trip so legendary, from Roman structures to beautiful bridges, and of course, the beautiful hike up to the Belvedere. This is a day trip that everybody needs to do if you're looking for something to do in the south of France, in the Montpellier region. So without further ado, let's get into it. The village that you can see here is Saint-Guilhem-le-Désert, and it is classified as one of the most beautiful villages in France. Just before you get there, you're going to get a chance to see one of the oldest bridges in the country, and this is what it's all about, is the valley with its epic peaks, and you can see why this is so popular with hikers in the region. Slightly over 10 kilometers long, so it's going to let you flex a little bit on those stats, getting into the double digits. We've got it down as intermediate, but as you'll see later, even for beginners, you can go right to the beautiful Belvedere and then just turn around. There's no need to go all the way up to the top. This is from the castle that sits just outside of the loop that we've put in the description below, but we headed up here because it is an epic view, as you can see, and you can see very clearly the paths that go through the valley all the way to the viewpoints in the distance. So if you got it in you, I highly recommend going up here. It was closed when we came up, but for you guys, we'd do anything, and you know that, so all we ask for you to do, you know, it's down there, that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because we've got a full list of hiking videos that we're putting together for you this summer. Look at that, yeah? There's not much more you could ask for from a hike. The nice thing about this region is that it is green year-round. In the south of France, you have different types of forest that do not lose their leaves in the winter, and this is really cool because you get some nice greenery that you're not going to get only maybe 10-20 kilometers away. And if you want to take some photos, get some videos of the epic views, always helps when you get a little bit of green in there. We've added an Insta X4 360 to our arsenal, as you can see in this shot here, guys. I apologize for the lens flare. I don't even know why they gave them to us. I will not put them on next time, but we were having loads of fun filming with this. As you can see here, this is the Belvedere, where you can turn around. In the left of the screen, you can see there's a very gentle slope going up, a little bit of a zigzag, and then you get that nice spot where most people decide to have their picnic. The trail itself is very well maintained. You can see here, there's lots of little rocks. It's usually very dry, no muddy areas. The technicality of it is very easy, so that's why it is an intermediate to beginner hike. I give this hike a solid 9 out of 10 because this is in our backyard. It's only about 45 minutes from home. So, I mean, you can't really do much better when you got stuff like this basically in your backyard. Now, on to the village. The village of Saint-Guilhem-le-Désert is classified as one of the most beautiful villages in all of France. There are only 160 of these villages, so it is a very special designation that all villages wish to get because it is going to help bring the tourists in, and there's a good reason that this village is found on that list. As you can see here, from the top, it kind of looks like a nativity scene, and in French, with the crèche being a huge part of the Christmas tradition, this is basically a life-sized version of a crèche scene. You can see in the bottom left there, there's some water flowing through town. There's natural springs that just make this village really come alive, with something cool for you waiting around every corner. 3 kilometers away, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, is the Pont du Diable. This is one of the most special bridges, not just in the south of France, but almost in all of Europe. It is one of the oldest still standing Roman bridges. You can see here the arch is absolutely incredible. A huge feat of engineering considering this bridge was built nearly 800 years ago. It is highly recommended not to go swimming off the top of the bridge, so none of that Norwegian belly flopping and stuff. There is one of the most famous caves in all of France as well, just around the corner, the Grotte de Clamouze. We had to choose our poison the day we went, so we chose to see these 3 things. We tried to put in all the free things for you in here. As you guys can see, this is the main reason we come, is because the whole scenery together is just really something very special. When people think of France, these aren't the stereotypical scenes that come to mind, and this is what we love so much about this country. So stay tuned for more videos like this because we've just moved back and France is in our sights.